Alright, once again, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushai, Bashem, Kodash. Double honors be unto the apostles and the others a great millstone. So all Yakims worldwide, I want to say shalom be unto you. This is the word from the GMSRA.com. Just without a quick edification, true spirit and the most I have, Bashem, Yahushai. So my edification today is, don't be tossed to and fro with every doctrine. And it comes from Ephesians chapter 4 and verse 14. It says, overall, that we henceforth be no more children, tossed to and fro, and carried about with every wind of doctrine, by the sleight of men and cunning craftiness, whereby they lie in wait to deceive. Yeah, because we men of great millstone ultimately overall. Hey, our doctrine is in Yahushai, Mashiach, through the power of the Most High, Hashem Yahushai. And we go there in the highways and the byways to talk about that doctrine. Now, there are many doctrines out here, and some may be a stumbling block to some men, and some it may not. So overall, you have to be careful about the different doctrines that you try and align yourself with, and stick to this truth. So verse 15, but speaking the truth in love may grow up into him in all things, which are the head, even Mashiach, from whom, verse 16, from whom the whole body, fitly joined together and compacted by that which every joint supplieth, according to the effectual works in the measure of every part, make it increased of the body unto the edifying of itself in love. Yes, so the whole point of the topic or the edification today is to stick in this truth of the Most High Hashem Yeshai and have a solid foundation in it. Now, 2 Timothy chapter 2 and verse 15 to 16, it said, study to show yourself approved unto Yahweh, a workman that needed not be ashamed, rightly dividing the word of truth, but shun profane and vain babbling, for they will increase unto more ungodliness. So, hey, from time to time, you have a Jehovah's Witness. I come to your door to teach you their doctrine. You might have someone with Islam. Even another Israelite group might come. I mean, there are Israelite groups out there who are teaching the doctrine, more or less. They may be going off a little bit. But knowing the truth ultimately, and as saying it, at times you may make a mistake. Even the apostles at times may make mistakes. I personally, I never came across them, but from hearing saying, they may come back and change something that they will have rightfully said or wrongfully said, and they came back and just, did a quick review on it. But this truth of the Most High Hashem Yeshai, we don't just go out there on the highways and the byways and give it to the general public of Israel, well, mainly the Negroes, Latinos, and Native, without first doing our research. So within our doctrine that we're teaching, the truth of the Most High Hashem Yeshai, we have a foundation and history to back it up as well, and prophecy as well. Because you're seeing prophecy is constantly being fulfilled. But that's the thing with these other doctrines. They don't have any prophecy to back it up. They don't even have history to back it up. So more or less, when you have to put this doctrine of the Most High Hashem Yeshai and the doctrine of the other nations on a scale, the doctrine of the Most High Hashem Yeshai will rightfully win. It will outweigh them. Romans chapter 16 and verse 17 to 18. It said, now I beseech you, brethren, mark them which cause division and offenses contrary to the doctrine, which ye have learned, and avoid them. For they that are such serve not our Lord, Yahushai Mashiach, but their own belly, And my good works and fair speeches deceive the heart of the simple. And I was going back to even men in the truth himself. Sometimes a man might be in the truth and then he started teaching a little doctrine slightly a little different to how he was taught. Hey, keep yourself away from these men and all these other divisions out there that trying to teach their own doctrine. You have to be careful what you put your ear to hear. Because all of these things is vibration and spirits. And when you open up your mind to other doctrines, probably it might be for teaching or edification. You think you might be learning. Yes, it's good to learn a lot. But be careful how you go into these things. Because everything is spirit. And everything have a certain power attached to it. But the ultimate power, the most I have, Hashem Yeshai overall. 2 Timothy chapter 4 and verse 3. It said, "For the time will come when they will not endure sound doctrine, but after their own lust shall they heat up themselves teachers having itching ears, and they will run out, and they will turn their ears from the truth and shall be turned unto fables." And men of great millstone overall can clearly see this scripture here coming to pass. Because if you ask the average person why they just really go to church, they will say they'll just go because they like the songs. They'll just go because they want to clap. It don't be because of the doctrine. It don't be because of, the word of the Most High Hashem Yeshai, or because of you hearing the laws, statutes, and commandments. No, it's nothing like that. I go to sow a seed, or I go, it's always some gain. It's always some material gain. It's nothing to do with this truth now. And that's the time we're talking about when people no longer interested in the sound doctrine. Because men are great millstones will be standing in the highways and the byways. Hey, we'll be preaching the truth, uncut. It's no editing in it, the truth, and breaking it down. And these people, they won't stop their ear to hear it. But if we had a pulpit out there with offering, collecting, and shirt and tie, hey, every week, we camp will be full. The whole street, they might not have people to contain them. Because in their mind, they'll say that we're holy man, because based upon what they see with their eye. So that's how these pastors are fooling these people, because they're giving them a show, a fantasy show. Hey, but our greatest focus right now is on the Most High Hashem and the prophecies being fulfilled. Hey, to see we gain our redemption in this world. Hey, to see that our forefathers and all our brothers and sisters who died for this truth and died because of the hands of Esau, that in the end, hey, this man could pay for his sins. And we could glorify and say, hey, Tawada Hashem Yeshai for sticking to your word. No other doctrine can say about that prophecy going to be fulfilled. And then the doctrine of the Edomites is what? Love and prosperity. Forget about what we do you. But that's not going to happen, Esau. Titus chapter 2 and verse 1. But speak thou the things which become sound doctrine. Yeah. Sound doctrine, speak that. Speak wisdom. Speak the laws to the people and them. Stop teaching people fables. But just to stick to the original point, hey, we're not going to be tossed to and fro. Because we solid, through the Most High Hashem Yeshai, hopefully be saved. And had a solid foundation in the truth and the Most High Hashem Yeshai. Keep your eyes on the prize. So it was just a quick edification on, don't be tossed to and fro in every doctrine, but stick to this word and the Most High Hashem Yeshai. Yeah, I hope it was edifying. I want to give all praises to Yahweh Hashem Yeshai, Hashem Kankor. That belongs me unto the apostles and the others a great millstone. So all the Yakims worldwide and say Shalom be unto you. This is the word from the GMS camp. Hey, Shalom.